Hey guys, it's Derek here. So last weekend was SmileFest 2024. A lot of stuff got announced, and we're gonna react to a whole bunch of it. I'm not going to really cover everything. Basically, just whatever's caught my eye. So yeah, let's get into it. Starting us off with SmileFest's new product exhibition gallery. Now, I know you can kind of play around with this a little bit, and I'm gonna go and take a look at the Nendos first, because there's a lot of different Nendos that came out, and a few that were pretty cool. Right off the bat, the first thing that's caught my eye is this Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War. I actually played Gears of War a long time ago, back in high school when it first came out. Gears of War 1, played it religiously on the Xbox, and it's kind of cool that this is coming out. This is probably gonna bin, for being completely honest, but yeah, nothing screams early 2000s like that goatee. Good times though, good times. Xbox Live. Right next to them is a 1-to-1 of Oxnard from Hamtaro. If you need to collect the rest of the set, it's slowly coming together. Surprisingly. I don't know, I'm a little confused how Good Smile comes up with what gets released, but that is another option. We're also getting another Kitakawa Marin Nendo, so this makes it, what, number 3? Yeah, Slippery Girl's full graphic TV t-shirt version. I'm honestly gonna skip this one, but I think if you're crazy enough, you'll probably have this one and all the other ones too. So I'm not entirely sure how I feel about making full releases like this, but I guess if you're a big enough fan. I have been watching Windbreaker quite a bit this season. Very excited about that. I still feel like it's like what Tokyo Revenger should have been, at least main character wise. And yeah, this is Sakura. I'm actually really excited for this. I don't think I'll get this right on release. I might wait until it comes out and see how that goes afterwards. But this is also a very good anime to watch, and I'm a little bit surprised that it has a Nendo already, because a lot of other stuff still doesn't. Next to him, we have a couple 2.0s. Now, a Taiga 2.0, I'm honestly not too familiar with the version 1 of this, but it's cool that they're doing 2.0s. I guess it's not a re-release and it's slightly different. Correct me if I'm wrong. We also got Kurusu. I can't pronounce this, but a version 2 or 2.0 of this too. Alright, so we got a Nendo doll of Frieren coming out soon. Yeah, not a huge Nendo doll fan, but hey, that's kind of neat. We also get the Aura the Guillotine Nendo. I mean, she didn't really show up for too long in the series, but I guess this works. Interesting choice of character, and also a winter clothes version of Frieren. Yeah, I guess they're just gonna milk the crap out of this. One of the best series that's come along in a very long time, so I understand it. However, the Nendo that I think I'm most excited for looks like it's gonna be this mimic from Frieren as well. I'm really surprised that this is actually its own separate release and not just like a prop for the original Frieren. Yeah, I'll probably pick this up just for the lulz. This makes sense to me. There's also this Uribel from Frieren as well. Pretty cute design. I think this will fit right in with the rest of them, and hopefully they do all the other candidates for the class 1 magician mage thing. I think that'd be really cool. As for a little bit of gaming related stuff, I do see that there is a Zhongli. So anyone who's been complaining and talking about Genshin related stuff, there's finally some Genshin Endos, so that's cool. And it also looks like there's a Raiden coming out soon, so that's pretty cool. I mean, you got 2 really popular characters, Nendo form, finally being released. But for the game that I don't really play anymore, but I have played. I've also pulled Bladey here. We have Star Rail's Blade looking really nice. I think this is gonna be one of the cooler figures that's gonna be coming out, but I'm still waiting on more Star Rail Nendos. Yeah, I'm surprised this one got released and not all the other ones. There's so many better options, I think. Like Kafka. I'm still waiting for my Kafka Nendo. Or scale or anything really. I mean, that's printing money, I'm telling you. Just do that one. Please release that one. Cool to see those. Moving down a little bit lower. I mean, I guess anyone who's really excited for the Apothecary Diaries. I've seen a few scales of this being talked about a lot on the Discord, so that's cool that this is getting a Nendo as well. I don't personally watch the anime, but my girlfriend swears by it and has tried many times to get me to watch it. But I think this is pretty cool though. We are getting a 2.0 of Misa from Death Note. A classic at this point, Death Note, but yeah, cool. It's interesting seeing them do so many 2.0s. It's almost to say they've almost run out of ideas and they need to go back to the well to get money. But I'm not sure if we talked about this one before or if this has been announced, but the Griffith Nendo is definitely gonna sell well. I'm gonna need me one of these to go right next to my guts. And hopefully he plays nice. It doesn't do anything creepy. I'm watching you, Griffith. It's cool how they're also doing a Momon, the hero Momon from Overlord. This specific version, I mean, it's cute. It looks pretty cool. I think it'd be an interesting add to the collection. Not super high on my priority list, but it's always cool whenever Overlord gets new stuff. So I'm happy about this, because usually it's just the girls. This is cool to finally see something else pop up. Speaking of the girls, looks like we do have an Albedo popping up very, very soon as well. At least it's been announced. Yeah, dress version of her. Not really moving the needle too much for me. It's a definite pass, but it's cool that there's more stuff coming out, I guess. As for more shonen stuff, we have an Asta here that I'm kind of interested in. Not 100% sure if I want to commit to this just yet, because I did drop the series well before like all the crazy stuff happened. But it started off really strong. Depending on how this turns out, I might give it a second chance. It looks like it's gonna be a solid Nendo. I'm kind of surprised it took this long, because if I remember correctly, Black Clover is basically an endgame at this point, and you finally got a figure or a Nendo of it. So I'm gonna skip past most of these because I have no clue who like any of these people are. We have a Nanachi new outfit version. Now, I think I talked about this before. Either we get a re-release of the Nanachi or we get the new one with her new hat. Not upset about this one. This is from the Golden City of the Scorching Sun. I think that's a good pickup. There's a Denki from My Hero Academia. Easy pass. I don't think anyone has him as one of their favorites. I think you just get this to complete the set. And for Eva fans, it looks like we're getting a Rei and a Asuka in plug suit version from Eva 2.0. You can not advance. I feel like they've done this before, but I guess why not make more? Another one I'm a little bit surprised hasn't come out earlier is this Urza Scarlet from Fairy Tail. I mean, it's a pretty simple one. I feel like if this sells well, we are going to get a few more versions of her in the future, so I guess that's kind of cool. It's nice to finally see that we have a great prototype at least. So I got a few Nendos here. I'm gonna ready these up. I have seen this Seto Kaiba here. I've mentioned it before how I've wanted a Kaiba to kind of accompany my Yugi, and they finally did it. I'm definitely ordering this one as soon as humanly possible. I need this guy in my collection. Question is, are they going to be doing Nendo versions of the Blue Eyes? And if that happens, am I going to get suckered into buying 3 of them? I'll do it. I'm crazy enough to do it. I'll do it for Kaiba. He's my guy. We're also getting a Yoko 2.0. I'm assuming they just kind of updated a few things with the face sculpt, maybe some proportions and whatnot. I'm digging this. This is definitely on the list. I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick this one, but I'll pick this one up as well. And hopefully pair this with the XL Gurren Lagann. I think that looks really cool. And hopefully they re-release a Kamina or something so I can put them together. It's kind of funny. I was actually going to make a video on a few series that need new figures, like desperately, and nothing's popped up. And then Smile Fest came and they released a whole bunch of stuff that was on my list. So yeah, we have a Ippo. I'm super excited about this. Hajime no Ippo, the series itself, is super slept on, I think. A lot of people have forgotten about it, but I still think this is one of the most hype sports anime or combat anime that's ever been released. Every time I watch a piece of this, you know, it kind of gets the heart rate going. I'm like, yeah, Shadow Box. Even though I don't box or anything, it's still really cool. So I'm excited to see how this turns out. If this sells well, I would definitely love them to expand the cast, maybe give me a Takamura as well, or, you know, Liev and all the other guys. I'm super excited about this, actually. If I remember correctly, the last thing that came out merchandise-wise for them was a scale that was kind of not worth it. Like, looked okay, but was a little funky. So really cool. Really excited to see more of this. Looks like there's also a few new Fate Grand Order Nendos that are coming out. Don't really know too many of them, but we'll take a look real quick. Got this guy, Alter Ego. Not gonna try to pronounce his name. Looking pretty cool. Might be a really funky design with all the bells and everything. Looks like a jester, sort of. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. Got this guy looking really dapper in his white outfit. Looks really cold wherever he's positioned at. And yeah, this guy here, the Pretender, Oberon. Yeah, I think that's about it for the Nendos for the most part. So we'll just head over to Figma and see if there's anything cool here. A Solid Snake updated version. I actually don't really, I was about to say I couldn't really see the joints, but they're right there, right where his elbows are. Solid looking though, you know. I don't think I actually have a Figma. We have some Dungeon Mashi stuff here. Got him and also her. Yeah. Marcel and whatnot. I'm happy to see that they're making a Skull Knight Figma though. You know, we typically don't get too much Berserk related content, so it's kind of interesting that we're gonna get him. And all the other Skull Knights that are out there are pretty expensive, so this should be a very good affordable option. Also posable. Let's go over to some Pop-Up Parade related stuff. Now, I was told that this XL is from Dungeon Meshi as well, and a bit of a spoiler, so yeah, don't look at that if you don't want to get spoiled. But apparently this is gonna be really big. Okay, so I've never seen this classification of this before. The Swatchow. I guess Papa Parade's coming up with some new stuff. If I had to guess, this is her sitting down. So kind of like a Noodle Topper series, maybe. Okay, I guess that makes sense because they also got this guy sitting down. It might just be their new line. We got a not so good looking version of Gojo that kind of looks like Nightmare Fuel. Probably got a tank. And the face on this Ghetto also looks pretty ghetto. Yikes. I guess it is really hit or miss when it comes to this. We are getting a fern though. Yeah, this should be a decent one. Like, it's pretty hard to mess this up. There's not too many folds or anything in her clothes. Her hair's super basic. I have a feeling this might just randomly go on sale. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, Father of the Year candidate right here. This looks to be really intricate based off of his design. Probably have to wait until this one comes out fully painted before making a decision. I have a feeling this might turn out pretty terribly though. just a hunch. It's cool to see that there's actually a large size of the major here. Miss Kusanagi over here. Is the large mainly because you're standing on a giant pillar? Because if that's the case, I think that's a giant waste. I don't know how I feel about this. And to round out the Papa Parade section, we have a Lucy wearing Natsu costume version L. It looks pretty good. You can definitely see that there is some like weathering going on in the scarf area, but it's a little bit concerning to me because L's, from what I understand, are supposed to be close to scale size. That right there, this is the promotional image, and the scarf outlining looks a little sloppy. Again, I think this has to be one of those ones where you wait and see, and hopefully it looks better in person, or it looks better whenever you do pick it up. Let's move over to some scale figures from Good Smile. Now, I'm pretty excited to see what we have in here. We got a lot. There's a lot of stuff. Let's start over here. Oshinoko figure, Good Smile Company, Akane Kadokawa. Oh, this is the girl that can like perfectly mimic I think. So interesting. The date style reminds me a lot of the quintuplets, especially with the brick on the ground. It's kind of interesting. Not necessarily my Oshi, so I probably wouldn't pick her up. Next to them though, we have a Lloyd and Anya, or Anya and Lloyd. I think this is really cool. Anya looks adorable, looks perfect. The ground looks great. Lloyd looks pretty good up until you see the face. What the hell's going on with his face? Yikes, that nose is nightmare fuel. I think they messed this up. Please fix this head sculpt before this gets released. Otherwise, this thing's gonna bin stupidly hard. I like the concept and I like where you're going with it. The face though, ooh. Yeah, I think it's been a while since I've seen a face on a Good Smile product. Look this off. Kind of give me like Michael Jackson vibes, I'm not gonna lie. What happened here? Why are there so many 2Vs? What the heck? All right, so I just filtered it a little bit so it should only show Good Smile products, because we'll talk about everything else in a little bit. Oh, okay, that's kind of odd. This 2B is done by Good Smile Art Shanghai, so I guess it's a little bit different. They are technically like slightly different entities, I guess, but this looks pretty nice. Looks very simple, very elegant looking. Obviously, it's still only the gray prototype, but good potential here. Other 2B, also done by Good Smile. I mean, this one has thick thighs. I like the design of the other one better, but thighs. Moving over to a Frieren figure. There's a few that have come out, but this one's a Good Smile one, and this is a nice looking scale. I think this looks like a piece that is going to fit well with a few other characters in the future. So I think if you're gonna get this, you're not necessarily banking on the fact that Frieren is like amazing or anything. I'd say she's just around average because I've seen some better designs. I think you'd probably want her when she's floating. I think that would look a little better, but still, the little shrubbery looks pretty decent. I have a feeling you're going to be able to add on a fern or someone else next to her, so keep your eye out on that. This one is interesting. All right, let's see what else we got. I guess this is the upgraded version of the pop-up parades we saw earlier. These ones do look a little bit better. There is a lot more shading, and the faces are much more on point. It's interesting that they're showing them off together like this. So I guess this piece in the middle kind of combines, kind of like how the Rem and Ram from Good Smile also do that. I'm a little curious how the price will work for this, just because there's no effects or anything. Looks like on the side here, we are gonna get a few more Dragon Maid related things. We have a Kana holiday version. I mean, this is just kinda looking cute, I guess. Great prototype so far, and based off of how this looks, this might be combinable with another figure. We're also getting a Toru barbecue version, guessing after she barbecued her tail again. I think Dracomaid's finally broken the curse. We also have a Elma here with some ice cream. Ice cream looks kind of funky, but I guess it works. I think we have to take it as a W. There's interest in Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, and we're getting stuff for it. I can't complain. Whether or not I buy it will be a completely different story. Looks like we're also getting a Raftelia from Shanghai. It looks like they're doing a lot of stuff here. Kind of cute. Looks like she's a little younger. Childhood version, cute because it's playing in the snow, so she has a snowball. Kind of interesting to see if they go the extra mile when it comes to painting for like things like fingertips, her knees, like the tip of her nose. Since this is the playing in the snow version, it'd be really cool if, you know, added a little bit more pink shading there just to kind of let us know that it's cold. I don't think I see it too much with snow related figures. That'd be a nice touch. We also got some Hatsune Miku, whatever this one is, the 0x27 Eternal Stream. I mean, it's pretty crazy because the hair is all the way off to the side and it looks very, very flat. Yeah, I have a feeling this might need a support at some point just to protect it from drooping. I mean, yeah, it's another Hatsune Miku. They're never gonna stop making these. And we're also getting this other version. I feel like I've seen them do this before. They might be running out of ideas. Now, I don't really recognize a whole bunch of these, but I feel like some of these are Blue Archive stuff. So I guess if you're a Blue Archive fan, you're gonna be eating good. Wakamoto here, this sounds very familiar. I feel like, oh yeah. I'm pretty sure this is the character that a lot of you guys on the Discord are going crazy about. And yeah, another version, swimsuit. Feels like you might need to add this to the collection, guys and gals. I mean, it's pretty cool though. I wonder if you can actually take off the mask, maybe like a special version or something where she's holding the mask. Pretty cool. Looks pretty big and extravagant. We got another crazy Black Rock Shooter figure. Like I've noticed a lot of them kind of like build upwards and they're all very vertical. So we got another one like this. Would have to definitely see how this gets painted, but it looks like there's a lot of flames, a lot of motion on the left side. Her left side, our right. I wonder how this will hold up because it looks like her leg's kind of busted up here. I have a feeling there will be a support rod, like right where the tip of this thing is. The scale that has me most excited from Good Smile though, I think has to be this one here. I saw several images of this, so I have been spoiled, but I wonder how this is gonna sell because you essentially get 4 really cool looking units. You got a Kamen Rider in the front, we got an Ultraman on the side, we have the Eva here and Gojira in the back, and the bases, they all kind of link together, but they're all really thin. So I wonder if this is like how big is it gonna be? I feel like this could be bigger, could be wrong. It'd be really cool if they continue doing stuff like this, but with different franchises and just kind of make giant collab looking things all together. I think that'd be really cool. I think that's basically the extent we can really use the gallery. So we're gonna go over to ruruberries.com and take a look at some of the coverage that they have shown here. Of course, I'll leave links to everything down below so you guys can go and check it out on your own time. Take your own time. We have that other 2B that we took a look at. Huge butt shot right there. Probably one of the better looking 2Bs I've seen. And I'm not just saying that because I'm getting full mooned here. Moving down a little bit more. I have no clue who this girl is, but this looks really cute. She's sitting on an orca whale and it looks like there's a fuzzy base. So that's pretty cool. Did you guys know that orca whales are assholes? Also got this Max Factory Blue Archive, I think another bunny girl. Honestly, at this point, like how many more do you need? I'm interested to see how this pattern will work out on the scarf, but yeah, another one. I swear she came with a blue suit before. More Blue Archive stuff. Auru, this looks cool, got a gun and everything, standing on one leg. Might be a little problematic in the future. Wait, what? Does Max Factory want more of our money? We have another Mari in here. I believe this is like another outfit version for her, but if you just need one, maybe you go with the original. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. We're getting 2. Milk them dry, take all their money. Like a pleasant surprise, I guess. All right, Katie Cole's turn. We have this beautiful figure here with a few TV screens and everything. I have a feeling the TV screens don't work, but that'd be really cool if they did. Not the coolest one I've ever seen. I think there's another one out there. I think it's by Good Smile or someone, where the screens are like vertically on both sides. That one might be a little cooler. We have another Chisato in this beautiful outfit. I don't know. I already have her in the other one, so maybe this is a skip. Also, wait, where the heck is yeah, where's your counterpart? Where's Takina? Also, we got this here, another Konosuba figure, 1/7 scale of Megumi. Now, I've told you guys I started watching the series. Megumi's cute and all, but my god, she's such a flawed character. Guess you can't really do too much with her effects anyways. Like, there's only so much you can do with explosion. I have no clue who this person. Oh, this is Union. Oh my god. Oh wait, oh, that's a cute design. Oh, this is actually really cute. We got Union over here, got some baguettes on the side, she's moving around everything. This is wholesome. Now, I think this one I've seen before, and I actually have it on my wish list. So I believe this is just like a painted version. If this is how it's gonna look, I'm most likely gonna have to get this. And it's Katie Cool quality, so it's gonna be pretty decent. And if they do this, I'm probably gonna get the whole set from them. Please continue. Going over to Wonderful Works. Now, a lot of people have been talking about this girl here, Mao Mao. This looks pretty good. I know that Good Smile has just announced their version of her. It is a little bit different. Now, this one would have to kind of compete price-wise in order for it to be comparable, because the price on that one was actually kind of crazy. I think this one has potential. This one definitely has potential, but will be limited by the price. The paint looks pretty decent too. Got another Miku here, 2021 vacation style racing Miku. Like, honestly, if I was a Miku fan, I'd be giga broke, because I feel like the two figures in the figure industry that get the most love are Mikus and Rems. I've chosen my allegiance with Rem, luckily, because some of the Miku figures that come out, this look amazing. Like, this looks good. I would get this. Luckily, I'm not a huge Miku fan. We're making our way through this. There's a lot of stuff here, so don't blame me if I'm running out of steam a little, okay? Never really heard of DDM Factory before, but it looks like we have a trio from Oshinoko. You know, the girls from B Komochi. Looking pretty cute. I'm guessing this is also like the date style to kind of match up with the Good Smile one that we saw. These are okay. Wouldn't break the bank for these ones. This one here is probably the only Albedo I would want to get. This is the Albedo in her battle armor. It's cool how her wings are coming down, meaning that you're not going to need little stupid support rods for her. And she's ready to hurt people. Now, I know there's another brand that also has her in this armor, but like the reactions to that were a little bit mixed. I would have to see how this turns out with the paint. If the paint's good, I might pick this one up. And if they do this well, they might make a Chartier and everyone else. I'm saving this. This one is a definite maybe. My goodness, look at that. That is another Hatsumi Miku. I mean, this looks pretty nice though. Look at the details. Yikes. The twin tails go all the way to the ground as support. That's actually kind of interesting. Very, very creative. And you got all these like little star pieces that are sprinkled throughout. I think this is actually gonna be a really cool looking one. And we see on the side what this is based off of. I'm digging this. If they can nail this properly, this would be such a beautiful Miku. We'll have to see. Paint really goes a long way. All right, let's continue going down a little bit. Yeah, I have no clue how. Oh, hello. Solar Rain. Oh my god, what the hell's that? Look at that. Oh, ooh, yes. This is it. Black Rock Shooter. You need one, get this one. I know she has one with like a giant cannon, but this looks sick. Look at that. All the chains and everything. The sword coming down. It doesn't look like you need a support rod, which is huge bonus points. Oh man, she's sitting on the gun. Oh, that's genius. I mean, this is beautiful. This is actually really nice. That was unexpected. My goodness. Don't know where this girl's from, but this is a really cool design too. Little clear support rod here. A lot of arrows and whatnot. This looks really nice. Oh, is this from Blue Archive? Yeah, I think so, because she got the little halo thingy. Cool design. A lot of movement with the hair. Hey, maybe we gotta give Solar Rain a little bit more love, huh? Got some funky designs from the Gridman universe. We got the Akane here, looking kind of crazy. We got a Rika here, looking kind of thick. What's going on? And then her. I've never really watched this, but this is the one I'd get. Moving over to Aniplex Plus, I think one of the figures that has caught my eye the most is this girl here. We have a Pekora X Mash. This is super cool. Now, I don't really like the use of the giant support beam and also the little block in the back, but this is super cute. I dig this. Now, if this sells well, I have a feeling that they might do more from like a Hololive X FGO. Yeah, the crossover would be kind of nuts, right? Like, what would Noelle fuse with? Yeah, this looks pretty nice. In terms of the paint, it looks pretty decent. Obviously, you can't see the shield shield from this angle, like the front of the shield, this works. This definitely works. We have the gray prototype here of Berserker Morgan. Now, if I remember correctly, the throne thing that she's sitting on is supposed to be much more grand, but I guess this is as much as we can really do. I don't know. I feel like whenever it comes to Fate stuff, you can either wait for Alter to do it, or you can get stuff from Aniplex. It's up to you, whether or not you're patient, I guess. Ooh, yes. Wait, is it just one of them or both of them? We get a Kaori figure. I mean, if we get him as well, that'd be cool because he comes with a piano maybe? I'm a little more excited about this announcement underneath though, with this Bocchi the Rock 1/7 scale, the entire band. It's gonna go really well with this other one that was announced, and I believe this comes out later in the year. So if this turns out well, I think you'll get the green light to get the rest of them, but I think it all hinges on whether or not this figure of Bocchi turns out well or not. But I did not expect them to do the entire band like this, so that's actually really hype. Moving over to S-Fire, we have some stuff from Kaiju number 8. Yeah, we got 3 of them here. Poses aren't the craziest. The show is really good though. I feel like the Kotobuki ones just have a little bit more dynamic of a pose, and if they're all 1/8 scale or whatnot anyways, I feel like you can kind of just mix and match. These are probably an easy skip. These look like a bit of a miss. Unfortunate though, because S-Fire does some pretty good stuff usually. Finishing out the video, we definitely need to talk about freeing. I've purposely left them for last because, you know, they definitely have something cooking up here. Yeah, let's see what freeing has. So we got more Rent-A-Girlfriend stuff. We got a Megumi. Cute? I mean, really standard. It says it's the second version, so it means that, you know, it's sold well enough that they think that they can get more people on board. Huh? Who is this? Hello. Don't know where your origins are from, but this is a crazy design. Now this bunny over here is from City Hunter. If I remember correctly, this is like the main love interest, and the face is a little different because it really matches the style of the anime and source material. This looks pretty good actually. Matches with the 80s aesthetic of that anime, and I kind of dig it. Really surprising you made a bunny of this though. That's kind of out of nowhere, I'm not gonna lie. Don't know what that is. Oh? Ayo, what the heck? Remember when I was talking about that 7th Prince anime? I guess the maid's getting a bunny already. What? I mean, the season just ended. I feel like there might be a season 2, but this is crazy. We're 12 episodes into one series. I guess like the source material, the manga, like light novel and everything popped off because we're getting a Sylphia bunny. What the heck? I think this is another missed opportunity because in the show, she's like a super crazy badass with swords. Maybe we can fashion a sword put behind her or something. I definitely won't be getting this. I'm just surprised. Some of these choices are kind of crazy. Don't know where these girls are from. Dolphin Wave? Crazy design though. I'm liking the pose on that. And what the heck are these? The 2 different versions of Taiga from Toradora in 1/6 scale. Freeing really knows how to milk people's wallets because we're getting these 2. They already did the quarter scale. They already milked you once, like twice there, I guess. But I think this opens up like Pandora's box. If you're going to be doing this 1/6 scale with these figures, you can basically do this with any other figure because you have the 3D model of it. You just need to change it and then make new molds. Making the new molds thing is going to cost a lot of money, but that means you can potentially make a 1/6 scale of any of the bunnies that have been released. I see this as a good and a bad, and if these turn out good quality, they might just cannibalize their quarter scale line. I don't know. This is an interesting business choice, especially when you have both of them right away too. They're not even trying to hide the fact that they're trying to get you to commit. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Goddess of Nikkei. Oh, that's a pull. Interesting. Oh, we also got some quarter scales from them that aren't in bunny form. We got a 2B. Pretty cool. Yeah, we also got 2 more of Saber. So if I remember correctly, there's like the normal version of Saber, and I guess these 2 as well. Pretty cool. Is this one actually a stocking? I can't tell. But hey, at least you got choices now, I guess. Yeah, that's SmileFest 2024 for you. There's a lot of cool stuff that came out. A lot of things I'm really hyped for. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys are most excited for. And yeah, give the video a like, check out the Discord, and I also made a membership thing on the channel, so check that out too, I guess. Support the channel that way. My name is Derek, and I will see you guys soon. Have a good one, guys.